Turn on the microphone. You are a professional. No, I'm not. What's going on? It's the J-Dog. We're back with a little Back to the Future. The game. We're on episode 3 or 4. I think we might have started 4. I don't remember. Okay. We're trying to get to Doc, and we can't get to him. So we gotta break the law, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So let's get just right into it. This is literally right where we were.
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
No, I got my guitar out. Ooh, he does that. Okay.
I don't remember any togas.
I can't do anything with the... Wait, let's talk to Mom again about the flask. Not the self-tour. I'm going to talk to Mom. Let's talk to Mom.
Mom? Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you've got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy.
Give me the booze.
I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. There. What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur.
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Lorraine, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just that you're acting so cagey lately.
So we gotta stop.
Maybe
Pops.
I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all the time.
It's not all the time, Lorraine. I do sleep occasionally, you know.
We gotta deal with Pops. He's the one ruining this.
Yo, Dad.
Huh? Oh, hello, son.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
So about
So we gotta
you
figure out how
and
to
your,
get him out of there.
Work.
Shoot.
Or stop it or change the camera.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals, and of course to use the facilities.
You're supposed to be... I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction.
Fish, come on.
I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Sci-fi promotes an unhealthy obsession
What?
with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages
That's not
the
right.
idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as
As a what?
a nerd.
They said that?
Come on, fish.
In so
back
many
up.
words.
Just because a boy studies hard and
Chill
gets
out.
straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop.
to...
I really don't want to hear anymore.
Rubber band collection.
I'm proud of you, son.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl?
Absolutely.
Forget her. She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that Mathemagic competition, so
Mathemagic.
I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Oh, yeah.
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
Have you ever spent
What's up with
time with
that?
Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
What can you
Oh,
tell me about
Edna.
Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the
But
same?
really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
They got out.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other
That dude's
people
a
to
freak, man.
break it?
George is so creepy.
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
If I got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits, depending on the item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it. Something on your mind?
So, when's this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you
Oh,
were
let's
little.
camp out back.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare. How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Okay, so how do we
Well,
stop him
I'll
from
leave you
looking
to
at
your
his
snooping.
mom?
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please, the
don't have time for games. Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Yeah, we do.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live.
So that's when we gotta screw up.
Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
That's the same fucking picture?
Yeah, here you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on ya.
I already looked at that one, didn't I?
WOPR. A Whopper. I wonder what that stands for.
Hey, demerit. Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen. What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Yeah, I do. Alright, well, I did get information on where Einstein is. He was in the corner right there, wasn't he? Alright, hint time. Yeah, how do you do that? I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, we gotta do something here. Okay, I think I got it. Do we knock that thing in front?
What happened? What the heck am I looking
There
at?
it is. Okay.
Yes!
Okay. Mom.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
It sure was.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Yeah, it's a hard life, Mama.
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know
Like, she
anything
needs to meet
about
Calvin
it.
Klein again.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Do we play on the Squawk Box? I like playing on a Squawk Box. Isn't there one right here?
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker,
Ooh.
what seems to be the
Good
problem
save.
here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure,
The
ma'am.
recycling bin?
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Alright, it wasn't enough.
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
Okay. So Einstein is somewhere. Do I need to... Let's go see if we can make out with Jennifer.
Locked. I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Well, I think you have to, Marty.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
We're gonna make out with Leech.
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the
Okay.
stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free
Okay.
samples.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
That looks disgusting.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem. What are those things? Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot
Liver
dogs.
and peas.
Ew. You and me both, brown noser. Why are the samples behind
Because
the
the
counter?
dog gets them.
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Okay.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Hey, there's that mangy. Ah, go get him, McFly.
Einstein. She's working real hard. Why wouldn't we walk up the plank?
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere. Peas, liver, and soy. Three things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
There you go. There you go.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Hey.
Not a sign of him.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
So... Okay, so I need the spray can while I'm back here.
Where could he be hiding? Spray paint. Directions say to apply a thin coat and let dry. Avoid touching or tracking wet paint. What to paint? 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 Decency prevents me from leaving this
I
here.
don't want to leave it. I just wanted to use it.
You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days? Not a sign of him.
Why are we so fucking dumb? Okay, I figured that out. So how do we get him out? Okay. I never would have thought to paint the plank.
It would look better blue.
Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Why is fucking Marty so fucking dumb? All right.
Now we're in business. I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie.
Now we give him the dog.
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you.
Okay.
Attaboy.
There you go, buddy.
Now hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy.
All right, now we just go hang out with the cop.
Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No! Hell.
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker!
Oh, he hates
subdue
her.
that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you were in
Whoever that
violation
dog
of
from the
Statute
past.
357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now
That's
stay
right.
out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
All right. Well, maybe Jennifer thinks we're badass enough now. To give me a little of that something, something. Considering she's the only girl in town. Why do we look so pathetic?
What is it now?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Ooh.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Yes.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech.
Whoa.
You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
I don't know what I'm doing. We probably gotta do something at the amp. Okay, so here's the hop. This is weird. The sound's all muted too. Okay, we were in front of the amp and now we're not. I don't get this. What are we supposed to do here? Or do I need to learn a move that he can't do?
You cut my cord, you asshole! Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly. The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
Well, back to work. See you, loser. I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
I just fucked that up. I didn't see his amp. Okay. Let's try this again.
Yeah?
I want a rematch.
Let's do it.
Ooh, you got nerves, McFly. You really want to be humiliated like that again?
It's nothing but a poser. I got the technique.
Do you now?
Want a sample?
Maybe. If you can beat Leech.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter?
I was, but then your mom threw me out.
What you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
Okay, so I'm gonna save the scissor kick, maybe, for over there. Okay, so we gotta get in front of his amp somehow. We went up here. No, not that amp. Okay. Okay, how do I kick his amp over?
Hey, you looking for a fight?
We just had one. I beat you. Again.
I don't get it.
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Love is a battlefield.
I totally don't get it. Okay, I thought we had to knock it over. So we want to get him in front of his amp and up top there.
Yeah?
We gotta
Each
hop.
might think
We gotta
he's
get up
got
there and
chops,
hop.
But I
Okay.
invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Again?
What can I say? I'm a glutton for
Oh, we're
punishment.
gonna do it this
Then
time.
ye shall feast.
To the victor go the
All right,
hickeys.
Leech. Let's just get right to it. I think we got it. Damn it, we gotta get it back up there. Come on. We just keep doing that? I gotta move the paint buckets out of the way. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is.
Hey, you looking for a fight?
We just had one. I beat you. Again.
She's gonna be worn out by the time we get to her.
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Love is a battlefield.
Hang on 1 second. can't move those out of the way? Because it's not going to fall.
Not interested. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Interesting. It's not going to fall with it under there.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Alright, let's go at it again. I'm sure going to look it up, though, real quick as well.
Yeah?
Leech might think he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Looks like someone can't take crushed for an answer.
Let's get up the top, if that's how we got to do this. Ah. All right, here we go. I got it now, guys. I got it. I cheated, but let's see how you'll see this. Come on, baby, let's jam it out. All right, a little scissor kick. And that knocks the buckets down. Now we climb up on the platform. What up, Mad Max? Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked. This is like the 5th time I've done it. I figured this shit out, though. I cheated, but I figured it out. Oh, damn, he went down. I'm tired of hearing these same riffs over and over. Go on, do a flourish. Alright, that works too.
Huh?
Fell in the dumpster.
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
That's right, baby.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
Go make some soup.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
Oh, right in front of Edna.
Oh.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker!
Here we go.
I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
Tongues!
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
Hormones.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward daughter.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shit.
And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
What else?
McFly!
Yeah, Jennifer Dad's the cop.
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public?
Hey.
It's like you're a different guy today.
We are.
A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Wow, Marty.
Martin.
What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Seamus.
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
That's 24 hours.
Is
like
it
the last hour.
young Mr. McFly? Is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
It sure is,
I'm not
lady.
weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead
Let's
of
go
ourselves.
talk to the doc.
First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately.
Yes.
Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A-plus student act was too good to be true.
He may remember us from 1930.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship
Oh, wow,
to
look at those
Strickland
evil eyes.
College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge Deportment Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
It was the only way to see.
You gotta believe me, Doc. I only did it to get your attention.
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Not okay.
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
I know this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed up and there aren't these crazy rules and my dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Yeah.
Yes! And Doc, I need you to get me back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Mark, is your mother on the sauce again?
We're going to stick to our story.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Dogg Pound. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine.
Michael Corleone. We gotta talk about Michael Corleone.
And dangerous.
What's up, Yako?
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin.
Oh, really? I got home at the same time. JB dropped me off, though. Train wasn't running.
There was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was going to give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse.
Dude, I don't think you're allowed. You can't kiss, so you can't suck people off.
31 Expo, all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full.
No, it's the thing in the car. What's it called, Yako?
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Something about that clock looks familiar. Something about that clock looks familiar.
What's up with that clock? I don't remember the clock.
It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance.
The flux capacitor, that's it.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter. After my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Yeah!
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right, Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland. My
you forgot all about us?
The love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
There we are in the background.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
We're about to fuck his world up.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
Hi, how could you never have seen
It is me. And you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
No.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Round to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
Oh, we fucked it up. We had to keep talking.
Worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
You, man, look at you.
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
I don't think Edna's gonna go for that. I still don't know how we're gonna fix the goddamn fucking time machine.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Who the
Hell,
fuck
nothing.
beat you up?
Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what?
You get your ass kicked, Dad. Jesus.
Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
Because you're a spy.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Well, you know they're gonna be gone.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the
They're all
time
gone,
it was
man.
just
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
No, I don't think it was probably
Whoever
Biff.
whacked you in the head and
She
took
got
it.
Biff
Oh my
to
gosh,
do
I've
it.
been
Is
mugged.
what I think.
Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh,
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
who could have done this to me?
Mom.
Mom seems pretty angry with it.
Your mother may be a little unbalanced at the moment, but you don't believe she'd bash me in the head?
Well, not to steal a bunch of videotapes.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
We got this.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... You know, your time is valuable. I would hate for you to have to redo all that work.
You said you needed the tapes.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is.
He's crazy.
I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
Didn't you have a
You
second
forget I'm your
lyrics?
father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Come on, Dad. What are you doing?
do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Oh, I did that already.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
I think it was the bottom one. There it is.
Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
I got it, motherfucker! Look at the goddamn screen. What do I need to do?
Hello?
There, that looks like us.
What the?
So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a...
I told you it was Biff!
kitten.
Huh?
Wow, he fucking killed him.
I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very
Uh-oh.
important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend
Mom's
to.
pissed.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Mark?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
Come on, why wouldn't you do that? Here we go.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. Oh.
Mind control.
See?
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
Yeah, you heard
You
me.
know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws?
You lost me, Martin, but that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the
Why don't we
Citizen
ask him
Plus
about
program,
his watch?
just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Ah.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on the Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See? Cool. I didn't know you could do that. My wrist is getting a little sore.
Biff? Okay, that's weird. Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere.
Huh.
Where's my dad's tape?
God damn it.
Recycling bin? Why'd you attack my dad? What's wrong with you? You must have been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Could you, touch your toes? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
It's like a hole, or is it a basket?
Whoa. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
We go in?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
Whoa.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly?
McFly.
Oof. McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Stop! Stop! Oh no.
Do I have anything? I can hit it with my guitar.
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar. Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah! Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen! Focus!
Oof.
Look at all.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer?
Beer!
What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen! Obey your programming! You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid dogs to heel.
Look, candy. No?
Oh dear, Mr. Wilson, you have been a naughty boy.
Biff, it's your favorite show. Damn, what would really get Biff's attention down here? Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah! Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah! Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah!
I think Martin will make a nice...
Looks normal. Let's stay that way, okay, Dad?
Citizen...
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad. I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad. Edna, what are you doing?
What I've always done. Keeping Hill Valley safe from hooligans like you and your father. So much vice and disorder.
I can only trust Doc with this notebook.
I was hoping he remembered it from the other timeline or something or other.
I don't think they'd be interested in a newspaper that's 50 years old.
Edna would be. How do I do here?
I should have known you'd be...
Biff, it's your favorite show. Damn, what would really get Biff's attention down here?
Is she changing the screens up at all?
Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah!
Oh, I can look left and right. What the fuck?
Look, Girly Mags.
Boobies. Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
It's no use struggling, Mr. McFly, with his
pinball parts? Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
What are you looking at, butthead?
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
Wow, this kind of sucks for Biff.
What? Oh, Mommy!
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker!
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What?
Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Hey!
Okay.
I was concerned
Hey,
there
Doc?
might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Ooh, you just got sent home, bitch.
Fine.
All right, Doc.
Doc.
Ah! Father, what have I done?
Let's go fix the time machine.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
Poor Doc.
Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened.
Oh, the
Everyone
notebook.
will be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, he once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything.
Yeah.
Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Ah, I told you. I called that.
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Einie along?
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Oh, there's Doc.
I don't smoke, and I should really go get Einstein.
Shall we look at the porn?
Whoa. There is a serious lack of privacy in this town. I wonder how many times Biff's parked under manure in this timeline. Wild gunman. Nice to see that some things haven't changed in this messed up world. Maybe I'll play a couple of games after I free Einstein.
Can I get drunk?
Beer. Maybe I could. Nah. Doc'll need me clear-headed to build his new time machine. X-ray specs, joy buzzers, trick gum. Classic. Why would anyone ban these? Don't worry, Biff. Once I get back to 1931, you'll be back to Jerkville in no time.
Old Einie.
Don't worry,
Set
boy.
him free.
I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly!
What the fuck are you mad about?
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah. Down.
Hang on. Oh, I got a work email I gotta answer. All right.
Biff, stay. All right.
McFly?
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, Fish? You don't ever go over there.
I hope I don't run out of rock.
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
Okay, we gotta get him over there.
Einie, sick him.
Whoa! Oof.
Nah, that's right. Now we hit the panic button.
Place your bets.
What the...
Let's get out of here, Einie. Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
What?
Better place? What have you done to him?
Send him to Cleveland?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
Doc! No! Doc!
Oh, she's brainwashing him. I think that's a good place to stop, right there.
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Double Visions. Yeah, well, this is getting pretty good. How many more do we have? Let's go back to the episode list. Yeah, I don't care. We're done. We still got two more. Let's play the video.
The history of Back to the Future in video games has not been a pretty one. And so my mandate to Telltale when they said we're going to do Back to the Future is this game cannot suck eggs.
I was aware of his frustration at previous attempts at making a game. Definitely, like the first time we met, we talked about that. You know, with Telltale, our process starts with the story and the characters, and we apply the story mechanics later. And I think that people were really excited about the potential of where this could go because we really want to protect the license. And, you know, also for us, like, getting Bob Gale's sign-off was everything.
There's never going to be a Back to the Future Part 4. We're not doing that. But Telltale's Back to the Future game is pretty close to what a Part 4 could be.
Making a Telltale game is sort of modeled after the TV episodic model where...
I'm surprised they haven't remade Back to the Future
instead
yet.
of telling one story at once, we tell a bunch of stories that are all connected.
Alright, so we got 2 more episodes. Alright, but that's going to have to wait till next time. Thank you for stopping in, Mad Max, Yako, anybody else. I think it might have just been you two. But anyway, holla at your boy. Peace.